sucks, though.
They're not as bright as they think. They're just boring.
No, they're just too politically correct for my taste.
Exactly.
I mean,
Me and you don't go PC. Am I right or wrong?
No.
Fuck yeah.
No. Move on the edge. By the way, Sam's new attitude. I tried to get him to show me that goddamn picture of the severed head kid.
Right. Who I hear
he fucking literally just he read me the riot act like, fuck off, Colin. I told you Opie doesn't want to see it, so go fuck yourself.
But we can't find it. I don't even know if there is an uncensored version. I'm sure there is. I can't find it.
I'm sure there is. You know what? You can find anything these days. I mean, you can see a goat having sex with a monkey.
Wow, can we see that? I'll see that.
Yeah.
Greg in Texas. Greg?
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome aboard.
I think y'all saw the doctored version of that video. I saw it, too, and watched it several times, where right when Stewart turns his wheels to the left to miss the kid.
Are we back on the Tony Stewart thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big story.
No.
It's on CNN. 45 goes flying by without that sliding out thing, and then Tony Stewart slides out because he was going to throw some dirt.
No, did you hear the little vroom right when he...
Yeah, I do that every time I drive.
That doesn't... If you'll watch a different video, you'll see that vroom happens 2 to 3 seconds before Tony Stewart ever comes into the scene, into the picture, and they moved the vroom, so it sounds like he goosed his motor right then.
Whoa. Wow. They're
He get indicted for murder.
Conspiracy shit.
A murder in front of 50,000 people. How many people were at that race?
It was a murder, Sam. You could hear the engine on the tape.
What he did is he did goose the motor and run over the kid.
No, he was just trying to scare him a little bit.
Yeah, he was just going to throw it off.
It's like one of those Law and Order kids. We just meant to scare him a little.
He was probably watching the car. He was expecting to see the kid by the car, probably flipping him off. He wasn't expecting the kid to run down onto the track. And if you'll look, those cars are open-wheel cars. They've got like 18-inch tires on the back. So if you think that Stewart's going to stop and you step up to punch him,
Stop saying Stewart.
Stewart doesn't stop, you get run over.
And you can back me up, right? The brake's not on the right side, right?
I have no idea where the brake is on that car.
I don't know why you're all ignoring
Opie's
the fact.
one fact and nobody... I'll tell you
it's a good one fact, though, Colin.
It is a good fact.
Thank you.
But
People
I mean,
are
I don't know how
ignoring my one fact.
Maybe you should ask one of your people that work here, and I don't want to say Sam, because obviously he's...
Fuck yeah!
He's going to fucking look it up.
Anyway, I'm glad the kid's dead.
You and the guy from Georgia, the same thing.
Why are you
the guy
glad
from
the
Georgia's
kid's
like,
dead?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm glad the kid's dead because you're not supposed to run down onto the track. Like
All right, dude. You don't have to be glad he's dead. I mean,
That's a serious penalty for running on the track.
yeah, exactly. You figure there's got to be a little something in the middle.
Yeah, maybe a suspension.
Hey, at least the guy's
Or
honest.
something.
He's glad he's dead. He's glad he's dead.
All right, don't turn on me while I'm fucking scolding him.
Why? He's from Texas. He could go to the Addison Improv, you asshole. You
That's a
just
good
lost
point.
a ticket.
Yeah, you're right. Come on down. We'll laugh at how he's dead.
Hey, man, he'd still be alive if he hadn't run down on the track.
All right. I certainly don't wish the kid is dead, though. My God, man. Thank you. Hey, is the piano bar across from the Addison Improv still?
Oh yeah, it's right in that same hallway almost.
Boy, do they have fun across the
They
hall
love
from
it.
the comedy club.
After leaving one of my shows, everybody's sad and feels ripped off. They can go right down to that piano bar and have a few laughs.
What do they do?
Oh, you've never been to a piano bar
Dealing
for the
pianos.
laughs?
What, will they sing songs and shit?
But they kind of fool around with it a little bit. It's all fun and light for everybody.
Well, they sing show tunes?
a lot
Yeah,
of jokes.
I like that kind of stuff.
like
of jokes.
sing-alongs, like we're going down, and everybody says, to the parade, whatever. It's just shit.
Going down to the parade.
Whatever the song is, I'm just making.
I know, but we should be more specific.
And that's all I know. I don't go to the
No,
piano.
I
bars.
don't know that one.
Here's a good
busy.
example. Are we getting... oh, boy. Roland is trying to get Shaq, but it's not looking good.
Well, he's just talking to Spencer.
He turned his back on Sway Studio. That's not good.
I don't know what him and Spencer are talking about.
It's really,
Are you chewing gum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we both are.
Why are you guys chewing gum?
Yeah, it's really
because
bad.
Jim had gum. When somebody has gum, you want a piece.
That's right.
I
It's
didn't
like
get
pussy.
offered a piece. I didn't get
Jesus.
offered a piece.
He really went up with
You
that
didn't
one.
ask.
I have to ask?
He goes,
Yeah, Colin is.
it's like pussy.
Yeah, if someone has a piece,
What are
you
we,
want to
fucking
ask.
15?
Give me exactly. Give me a
Hey, it's like pussy.
no little piece of pussy.
Yeah, I was going to say you're like fucking
Yeah.
bunny. Like a piece of pussy brings up out of nowhere.
you need
Not
500?
like a piece of pussy. The other guys should have said, hey, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about fucking...
You want to learn about the break or not?
Yes.
I don't know why you guys are looking at me like it's not a real fact. It's bothersome. Brian in Kansas.
What's going on, guys?
You what are you,
Hey.
Dorothy or something?
Kansas is not...
Yeah. And let you know on them sprint cars, once they start them sprint cars, they have to push start them cars.
There's no neutral. There's no reverse on them. So for that kid to walk out onto a track knowing that them cars barely have any brakes to begin with, I mean, the kid was in the wrong.
You think he was suicidal?
What's that?
He's suicidal?
He is suicidal.
He got a little hot-headed himself.
Yeah,
and he took on a big hothead. See, that was a problem. And it is true that the brakes in those cars are very tiny, tiny little brakes.
In fairness, how many times have you been in a dust-up in a car thing where you jump out of your car and you're furious and you're like, oh, shit, now I got to go all the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
You gotta
Not
go
in a
all in.
race, though. I've never seen that done in
I
a
know,
race.
but to them, a race is like us driving down a street. They're so used to it.
Well, there's guys that have
It's
gotten
like
out.
you driving from Cape May. I'm driving back from Cape May
Kenny would
last
drive.
night. Perfect example.
You don't jump out of the vehicle.
But guys have jumped out of their cars. I remember a video a few years back where the guy threw his helmet out of the car.
That was Tony.
That was Tony Stewart, the hothead.
Yes, it is.
So
And
you know his
everybody
history,
says
so why would you do that?
Well, everybody's blaming his temper that he hit this kid on purpose, but that's not true. And if you do watch that video, when he did gas it, the ass end of the car went to the left side. It went to the opposite side of the kid. The kid, unfortunately, got too close to that tire, and them tires are about 3.5 foot tall.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, not good. They're showing the video over and over again on CNN, but not the impact.
Exactly.
They're
Yeah,
teasing the fuck out of it. Like, hey, if you want to see the impact, you got to go to that internet thing.
Yeah, we have an ad put up over it.
That's right.
I say tires don't kill people. People kill people.
Thank you. Let's go to Texas. This will be the final call on this subject. Go ahead, Nick.
Yes, Opie, you're absolutely right. There is no right front brake on these sprint cars.
There you go, Kyle. You owe me an apology.
I apologize for what? I was waiting the whole time for
How
some
about you
info.
apologize? That's all. Just say you're sorry.
I know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
Brake's not on the right side.
I'm very sorry.
No right front brake. Thank you, Nick.
I really am sorry.
All
No
right, good.
problem.
Now we can move on. I was just. waiting
I
for
was
that.
it. Maybe the guy had some other facts.
No, that's all I wanted was proof that I was right. So you want to? Are we going to get
it's
Shaq
ridiculous.
before we start this? Mike? Oh, he's still on with Sway. Okay.
Yeah.
We might, though.
So we got the maids revealing Michael Jackson's filth and perversion. A lot of Michael Jackson stories coming out lately. Neverland's manicured lawns and fairy tale facade masked a house of horrors and madness. 5 of Michael Jackson's maids revealed to the Post. You want to hear about this?
Sure.
Do you believe it?
It wasn't
Yes.
as bad as I thought it would be, so I do believe it. I did read it, and I was like, it was all right. It was like,
Duty snowballs isn't bad.
What
Well,
are
he
the
didn't
duty-
actually make
What
one.
are the duty snowballs again?
He threatened to make duty snowballs and throw them at people.
no, what happened? I'll tell you what
Oh,
happened.
he didn't even do it?
No, he would walk out where the animals are, and sometimes he would track animal shit into the house.
Right.
On his feet. And to him, it wasn't a big deal. If they complained about it, instead of just cleaning it like maids should, the icon would say, hey, you're lucky I don't make a snowball out of duty and throw it at you.
Yeah.
But there's no snow in Neverland. It's California.
If they said anything, yeah, he threatened to make doo-doo snowballs and throw them.
Oh, he just threatened to.
He was just joking.
When Oprah Winfrey visited the ranch for an interview in 1993, it was a pristine place. Floors were waxed, walls scrubbed, and windows power washed. It was after she, guest Elizabeth Taylor, and TV crews left the next morning that the real Jacko appeared.
Oh, brother.
He literally peed on the floor of the entryway.
No, brother.
Right where he saw Oprah walk. Well, who cares? She was walking there the day before. It was surreal. He just stood there, unzipped his trousers, and watered the floor.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I just think it's disrespectful.
Jackson has been relatively clean and orderly up until 1993 when 13-year-old Jordan Chandler became the first child to publicly accuse Jacko of molestation.
$20 million you got.
Do we want to do this one? There's a lot here, but...
Sure, why not?
The maids described young guests tossing bottles and cans around the house. They would engage in hour-long food fights as well as pillow
Bottles and
fights.
cans around the house. I don't want to hear this story. This is sick.
Why is this part of the story? That's like a normal household,
That's
right?
sick.
Which left feathers. This maid just hated her job, which left feathers covering floors and furniture. That's the big reveal. Who
The
cares?
only thing I like about this story is at least it's timely. This is the time when it had to come out.
No, it's not.
Jacko would object to his sheets being changed. There were many times I had to sneak in and change his linen.
I bet you I know what it was. They probably would starch the sheets, and Jacko had gentle fucking vitiligo skin
Right.
with all that dye he was putting in it and didn't want to be itchy. Rotten maids.
Sounds like this maid is really,
I couldn't understand how he'd sleep in such filth. Maid number 2 said there'd be socks and underpants in the bed. And
oh, my God.
And half-eaten chicken and potato chips.
Meanwhile, there's images of this guy that's so clean.
Right.
Yeah, and children.
Empty bottles of wine and whiskey on the floor. And you knew he wet himself. The place reeked.
Well, I pissed myself a couple of times back in the day, so I understand that part.
After the pep pills?
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't make that makes your duty hard, right? The pep pills?
Yeah, well, no, I think that's from Downs. Makes you, you
have Downs?
No, if you eat Downs, like barbiturates.
God, who are these tall guys now?
They're probably. I think there's a couple of them that are like younger players that are going to meet Shaq. Yeah.
All right.
Wait till he comes to them and face Shaq attack.
I'll get him.
We'll get Shaq. He remembers us. He said he liked doing our show and he knew us. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you say if you went on the fucking show?
That's a good point.
All right.
It's the thing you say. No one would go on the show and go, I didn't
well, you
enjoy
don't have
this.
to take him as face value. Like, hey, he said he liked our show and he remembered us.
It made us
What's
feel.
he gonna say?
It made us feel good, though.
It was like the other day.
Why are you doing this?
Because I like that Wayans Brothers thing you did the other day. Oh no!
Why? That was comfortable.
Can we play it again? Can we play it again? I meant to play for Bobby because the famous Jerry Seinfeld, not you.
Right.
So I wanted to play it for Bobby, like you're not alone in this.
Right.
Oh, you heard this?
Yeah, I heard you the other day talking about it.
The Wayans, you got it, E-Rock? The Wayans were finishing up an amazing interview on our show, and then there were all sorts of compliments going on. I swear, I'm not making believe to make this better. I swear to you that I thought he was talking about our show.
We've all been there, believe me.
And I'm even going, wow, because the compliments are so good. And I go, damn, oh my God.
Yep.
And then if you listen closely, because I know a lot of people have heard this many times, hear in the background the reveal when I go, oh. This is all I gave the people. Oh. Because I realized.
Well, he realized it too, because then he named Damon. And
yes, because then
yes, he was humiliated.
He was trying to be polite about it, so he changed it and started naming his brothers, and that's when you hear very faint in the background. Oh,
yeah, he was humiliated for you.
Let's hear this again.
It's a great show.
I
ain't saying that because I'm on it.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Come back and see us.
Definitely. It's an honor to be working with my heroes. Damon and
It's nice to work with my fans.
It's true.
God damn. Is that the worst?
It's funny. You're one of his heroes. Not.
He said, well, I did start the goddamn before the word heroes.
Yes, but
in all fairness.
You just still thought another compliment was rolling out. You thought the compliment truck had pulled up and was emptying its contents. You thought somebody ordered from compliment.com and it had arrived. You were sadly mistaken.
Wow, I'm heating up again.
Sadder but wiser.
Yeah. You want to hear about more amazing things that the maids are revealing? So far, they've revealed some pretty amazing things. Must be on. You've got to be fair.
I don't care about this Michael Jackson shit.
Why?
It's boring to me.
What about?
Did you ever hear Beat It?
Yes.
He was a hoarder.
Keep going.
Okay. I wasn't sure. A pack rat in the true sense of the word, maid number 1 said. He'd keep all these books that he never read, shirts, hats, and other little trinkets that fans would give him, and they'd be in the dining room, the kitchen, all about the floors.
Tell her that's not the true sense of the word pack rat.
True.
A pack rat in the true sense of the word is an actual rat. A pack rat.
And by the way, she's not revealing anything bad about him. Like, oh no, sometimes he would sleep with socks and underwear in his bed.
And he would forget to throw out things fans left him.
Right. Oh no, he's terrible.
Crazy.
Yeah, true hoarders have newspapers piled up, and then there's like a maze. You know, they have pathways to get to certain rooms.
Like rats.
Yeah, that's a real hoarder. He just had shit in his place.
Yeah.
All right.
That's nice talk.
Yeah.
How about this? Maid number 2 said only Jacko's main closet, which held his trademark black tuxedo pants, loafers, and sequin jackets.
I remember that outfit.
Was kept immaculate. How about that? It was the only place in the house that was immaculate.
What a hypocrite.
Let's see. I say that there were 2 things that were strange about what he kept: a soiled baby's diaper and a pair.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Oh, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, sometimes you want to fall asleep. Sometimes it's cold. You need a hat.
Oh.
What do you do with a soiled baby?
You put it over your face.
Uncle Paul wears it like a turban.
You breathe deep.
Is that like buying Japanese panties in a vending machine?
No. Yeah, it's like buying the edible underwears.
Right?
Sure.
And a pair of Fruit of the Loom that was obviously worn by someone who was either a teen or an early age adult. He kept that as well.
Keep your underpants.
I wonder how old they were. I wonder who it was. Maybe it's somebody famous.
Yeah, it's Corey Feldman's underpants.
Yeah.
Should I continue? About the dartboard?
Yeah, I don't know that part.
I know what the dartboard had a picture of Joe Jackson, his estranged father.
He kept a dartboard in the foyer of the bedroom with pictures of DreamWorks founders Steven Spielberg and David Geffen and Jeffrey Katzenberg.
I love it.
Who he believed had stolen his idea for the studio and even its Boy on the Moon logo. He hated those guys.
They probably stole it off him.
And the children
probably did steal it.
That's right.
The children were allowed to throw darts at their faces. That's pretty crazy.
Except in Michael's,
What's so crazy about
version,
that?
because I'll tell you what the difference is. In Michael's version, the boy was bent over the moon. There's a big difference. Get it? Being fucked.
With the pointy part of the moon in his hiney.
Yes, take it.
Yeah, he got those three. Spielberg. Who else? Katzenberg? Yeah.
And he got the Geffen.
Ha.
Any of the
deserved
children he played...
I'm going to get one of them dartboards.
Any of the children he played with who hit the bullseye would get extra ice cream or anything else they wanted. A little
You have to have
game.
incentive. What's wrong with that?
He hated those guys with a passion. He was surprisingly
his
very
fucking idea.
anti-Semitic.
Ooh. He said if you hit their big noses, you get free ice cream.
Yeah, if you knock the yarmulke off their head like a fucking, it's a carnival game.
He'd lead some of the kids in chants like "Kill the bastards" and "Kill the bloodsuckers."
Oh, my God.
This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Crazy.
he's a little nuts. It's crazy unless they stole his idea. If that really was his idea to have a Disney Studios,
Sure.
you know,
DreamWorks in
I'd be
general.
pissed. DreamWorks. Right.
Yeah, that's...
What's the idea, though? I don't get the idea. I still don't get the idea of DreamWorks. What is it?
Just an idea for a studio that called DreamWorks.
Well, anybody can come up with shit like that. No, but there's something else to it.
Maybe
It's got Disney. Well, it does seem strange. Let's face it.
There's a boy in the moon.
Why'd they come up with an idea for a Disney thing? What, Spielberg was thinking about Disney? No, Michael Jackson would think about Disney.
So you're on Michael Jackson's side. So you should have thrown
Yeah.
some darts
Yeah, well, if I get that
at the
dartboard, I will.
bloodsuckers. It was crazy. He turned into his favorite Twilight Zone character, and his eyes kind of bugged out, and he went into this crazy trance, pointing his finger at the television screen and saying, "You're a bad man, a very bad man," she said.
About who?
Referring to the famed TV series character of Anthony, a boy who wishes away anyone who displeases him. From the Twilight Zone movie, I believe, right? Remember?
There's really nothing. These maids are not giving you much.
It's
he
garbage.
would throw a dart at Spielberg's pick. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I care. I think it's kind of an interesting story. If they stole his idea,
Yeah,
I'll
if they
sue the
stole the
estate
idea.
for him.
Instead of banishing his foe
Who's
to
this?
a cornfield like in the movie, the Twilight Zone movie, as Anthony did, Jacko would wish Spielberg into Jew hell, the maid said.
Jew hell.
Oh no, that's Voss's house.
I wish Shaq would walk through that door right now. Let's see. That's about it. There really isn't much here. I mean,
You're chomping your gum.
they teased the
I'm
Doobie-
chopping it because I'm getting mad because you guys are not in the moment. You're sitting here like Shaq.
I
We're
didn't
having
say
a
Shaq.
lovely time.
What?
No, we're
And you guys
good.
keep looking at the door.
I think the Michael Jackson story is a little weak.
It's a
You
little
guys-
weak, Carl.
So I don't care. You
I
guys
think
are
it's a
looking
little
at the door like these expecting, oh, I hope Shaq comes and saves the day.
When should we focus?
Relax.
We
like
We're
Shaq.
here. We're in the moment.
We're in the moment.
Instead,
and in the
we-
moment, the window's right behind me.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to get curtains for this window. If this is how it's going to
We
be,
got
every time
'em.
you guys do the show.
Exactly.
Don't close our curtains.
I'm closing the
No,
curtains.
please don't do that.
We like our curtains open.
No, 'cause
we're
you
very
guys are always
curtain-oriented
looking like,
people.
oh, if only somebody came by.
We're eager
Relax.
boys. That's how we are when you're around.
No.
We
Yeah.
get Collins in town. We fucking can't stop looking out the window.
That's right. It's true. You would get the same.
I'm not talking
You would get the
about
same treatment.
I'm not talking about the rudeness of just the
All right,
fact
here,
that I'm in
come
here.
in, come in. He'll come in. Let's see if Colin would look. He didn't look. God damn
Of
it.
course I didn't look.
He don't care.
Because I'm here enjoying a lovely moment.
No,
with
because
the
I'm a
fellas.
bad actor. That wasn't your
No.
coolness as much as my bad acting.
It's my coolness.
wasn't.
We should be in the moment with you, is what
Not-
you're saying.
We are in
Not-
the moment with
not
you.
only
I
in the
thought we
moment
were in the
with me.
moment with
All
Colin.
excited to have a shack attack.
We're ready for a shark attack. Jimmy's right.
You guys already ruined Duchovny's marriage. What more can you do?
Well, I don't know.
What other damage you want
That
to
was,
do?
that was something that was between me and you. So.
Oh, sorry.
I'm kidding.
Let's quit spilling the
I
beans.
kid.
Bean
He's getting,
spiller.
he's getting a divorce after 17 years. And he was a sex addict, and he might have enjoyed our pal talk at the time.
Yeah, back in the day. I remember coming in here, and there was like 8 naked girls on the right when Pal Talk first came around.
And he was
exactly.
He was amazed by that technology. Yes, that is true.
But he's Duchovny. He doesn't need that. He could just pull out his fucking Duchovny dick on a casting call.
Sure.
Get it slobbered on.
Well, he gets a lot of chicks in that Californication.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
He probably met them on Pal Talk.
I would say that I don't see that as the most realistic thing about a sex addict.
Well, he plays a sex addict, and he gets really hot women.
Yeah, wow, and saying cool things like, "Hey, you want to go for a hayride? Put your dick through a hole in the wall in a booth and call me."
Yeah.
What's the difference between his depiction of a sex addict and real life?
The fact that he's only fucking really hot girls, and he's an author, a devil-may-care author. I've never really watched the show.
I kind of liked
a few clips.
I liked the first couple seasons, and I tapped out. I don't know how many years they're up to now.
Yeah. He's never stood in the kitchen rubbing a knife over his fat stomach because he lost an erection again. You know, just things like that.
Rubbing a knife over his stomach.
When did you do that?
I didn't say I did. I'm just saying some people who realize that they can't function sexually with women unless they're...
We need to know when you did that. Why would you do that?
When wouldn't I have?
I don't ever want to... Oh,
how do you rub the knife?
You just poke it into yourself and it feels
He thinks
satisfying.
about rubbing it.
Yeah,
he
but
thinks
you
about stabbing himself, but he doesn't.
You don't do it.
So you just poke a little bit?
Yeah.
And we know it was a while ago because he said his fat stomach.
That's right.
That's
Who said
right.
it was me? And maybe I'm relaying the story of another person.
Yeah, you don't have the fat
shit.
stomach, so...
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish Shaq would come in now.
No, we're just sitting here together.
No, I'm joking. That was my callback.
It's a nice moment.
That was my callback.
I understood.
We get excited when we see these big celebrities going to
I
sway.
understand, but when you already had Shaq on the show, it's not like, oh my God. Like, who can I think of? Like him.
Jerry Seinfeld. Let's bring it back to Jerry. My obsession.
Bring it back to Jerry. Jerry's an upset. Like I was telling Hope during the break, Jerry's one of the few icons left in the world.
Right.
How many times have you said that to him? And he's like, "Oh, you're embarrassing me."
He's on another level. There's not many guys.
I talk to him like Rupert Pupkin, like Jerry Lewis talks to Rupert. You.
How many guys are on Jerry's level? You think? You got like Muhammad Ali.
Oh God, Ali's a higher level than Seinfeld.
But he's
higher?
still an icon. I'm saying.
Yeah, but no, he's
Michael Jackson.
They're different
the guy with
levels.
You know what I heard about Michael Jackson? I heard he's got a dartboard
Really?
of Jew hell.
the Star of David on it.
You know, when I was reading that story, I realized, why are we doing this? There's really not much in there.
It started. I got
tricked me
kind of
with
interested at the end.
It tricked me with the doo-doo snowballs.
Absolutely.
Because I really thought he might have done that.
I was more interested in knowing he was anti-Semitic. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that I wouldn't have guessed. Go to Jew hell. I mean, that's
True.
a fucking rough place to go.
Shaq's coming out.
Oh, I don't know.
There's a lot of activity. They're getting ready.
That's how it is when I leave the studio.
It sure
Absolutely.
is, Colin.
Kenny
Sure
goes,
is.
"Do you want anything?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm fine." Walk down the hall, say goodbye to security.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hi." I'm like, I always crack a little joke, like, "Hey, ask Roland." Even when I came in, I go to security. He goes, "I'll sign you in." I go, "I'm so big, I get people to sign me in." Security's like laughing politely.
He goes with it, though. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Colin, you're a big New York.
I'm like an awful uncle. I'm like the corny uncle.
No, I am.
That's serious.
Colin, you're a big.
That's a real awful uncle.
You're a big New York guy.
Yes, I am. I know everything.
What do you think of the Times Square characters?
Kutchog. What?
Kutchog. I spent a summer in Kutchog when our house was being rebuilt. You know about Kutchog too?
Of course.
We took the second level off our house because we had too many kids and we had to rebuild it. And so we had a summer in Kutchog. Had a horrible little motor in there right on the water though.
That sounds.
And it had a game room with pinball machines and Miss
Man,
Pac-Man.
you're a little kid. You love that kind of shit.
You know Kutchog? No one
Sure
knows
I do.
Kutchog. It's a tiny, tiny little town on the North Fork.
Long Island. I know it all.
What do you know about Kutchog?
Nothing. I just know, I know the whole North Fork, the Noyak. Oh, no. Here comes Shaq.
No, he's not going to come in.
I swear to God.
He just said no. I just saw him shake his head no.
To who?
Whoever
He's
that-
talking. Oh, he's talking to Ed Lover.
Yeah, we're not getting Shaq.
Jeez, you guys are... You're looking out the door like a goddamn girl on a date. No wonder you're not getting them.
Who are all those?
Where's Roland? He's there. Okay. Hi.
Yo, Shaq! Not
Unbelievable.
too desperate.
There's a whole bunch of kids with him though.
Why not bring
desperate.
Bring the kids in.
Yeah.
We'll throw the ball around.
No.
Yo, Shaq!
Uncle Paul goes, no.
Bring all the kids. Let's talk to them about
Shaq attack!
basketball.
Oh, no.
Shaq balloon! Nothing, Sam? Shackaroo!
Oh, God, it's great. Awful. It's so great.
Somebody's pointing and telling him to look back this way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, Shaq!
Yeah, see if
They're laughing. Is that at or with?
nothing to do with us.
Be honest. At or with?
I can't. I wouldn't even turn around.
Turn around. It's coming. He's coming back.
No, it's not Shaq.
Fuck. That's
Weighs the
Roland.
same, but smaller.
Roland, what happened? You failed us.
No, they're doing Ed Lover.
But Ed Lover is not even on right now.
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
And then he'll do us?
I know. He's bringing his whole entire basketball team with him wherever he goes for interviews.
Who is that basketball team?
His, I think, Reebok team that he put together.
But don't you remember when he said he really liked us and stuff?
Yeah.
Colin's here to burst our bubbles.
Colin's right.
But we really believed this time that he actually liked us. He said.
I'm sure he liked you at the
He
moment.
said I like doing your show, and I know. But he made it sound like he listens. Even
Yeah, he knows about it. He liked it, but those days are over. It was in the moment. You know how it is. You're all excited, like, hey, we got to do that. It's show business, Hope.
you've been in show business a lot longer than me.
Been in
Can
show
I ask
business
you a
long
question?
time. Yes, what Jerry Seinfeld like?
No.
Hey, Roland, did you like my little joking manner with the security people? I'm like, hey, this guy signs with me.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a big fan now. Ooh.
I'll move on from the Jerry Seinfeld. So when Shaq comes in here and we have fun with him and stuff, and he makes
Right.
it sound like he knows us and probably listens to the show. How true could that possibly
It's
be?
not true. It's
Not
true
even
that
close.
No, it's true that he's heard of the show.
Heard.
And somebody might have said to him, hey, that show's good or something at one point.
Okay.
That's all it is. He doesn't listen to the show.
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Hopefully he doesn't read Twitter.
You know?
All right.
Why, would you tweet about him?
No, but I'm sure one of our fans would say something to him.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe they should ask Shaq why he didn't do the Opie and Jimmy show.
You couldn't even say hello.
Huh?
You walked right by.
Yeah, he said, I'll come back. I like doing your show.
Oh, you're talking to Ed Lover, though. Was waiting for him right when he went out.
No, understandable, but still. We helped him push fucking soap.
It was that was a good soap, though.
Yeah,
It wasn't that good as soap.
Jimmy's right. We took him when he was pushing soap.
Yeah, we helped him sell soap.
Fuck.
Tall cocksucker.
I like you guys. I like comedy. I like laughing. Remember he said all that?
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable.
I know.
This is surreal.
We're outraged.
I know. It's really weird.
No, we're going to take a break because
Thank God.
we have to regroup now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We have to regroup.
I'm going to kill myself on the break.
No, you don't have to do that. Although that would be great. Because it happened on our show.
Yeah.
You know, when they have to write about it.
I hope you get
We'll get
eight
a little
more
link.
calls. I hope you guys get 8 more days in a row of Tony Stewart calls.
Why? I think we got to the bottom of that.
I think we hit a home run with Tony Stewart.
I really do.
Call.
We learned about the break
agree.
thing.
I liked about it.
See?
I like those southern accents on the phone, too. It's fun.
You had to eat a little shit because you didn't believe in the right break thing?
I kind of did, but then halfway through I thought you were breaking balls about it.
Okay.
I believed at the beginning and at the end.
But not in the middle?
No.
There's Shaq Balloon, by the way. See? Shaq Balloon. With
I want to
Chris
see
Angel.
that severed head kid.
No, we're not looking at the severed head kid.
I'm not. All right, fine.
Colin, what are you promoting?
No, and
Please promote something.
well, I got that one day to August 23rd upstate. That's it.
And
The rest of my life is
Why are you
free.
being embarrassed?
No, the rest of my life is free.
All right. Here's what I want to say. My show on Vice has been doing well, and the fourth one is coming out this Wednesday, where my guest is David Tell, and I also have Voss and Sherrod did a very funny piece for me, and they are on as well. It's a really good episode.
I look forward to seeing
All right. All right, you got it out of me.
Yeah, fucking. You gotta stop being so embarrassed.
that. And you're really not going
Hey,
and you're really not going to tape the touche?
right now, there's no taping of the touche.
That's ridiculous.
It's an outrage, Senator.
Why don't you do it yourself?
At this time, I don't necessarily have the wherewithal for that.
Why? Why don't we get some
friends of yours
some backers?
Some friends of mine might, like who? Jerry.
I could throw a little in.
Jerry.
A little bit. I'll throw a little
I'll
bit
put in
in.
1,500.
I'll give you 10. 10 G's.
Jesus, that's pretty nice.
I want points, though.
Yeah. Well, how are we going to make money off it?
We'll throw it on, like, iTunes, Netflix.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not even joking. You got to film that. It's too bright. It's too clever. It's too smart. It's too funny.
Well, it's still got there's still a couple of possibilities. It's got a little potential, but I'll find out next week or two if it's dead or alive.
Well, you got to keep it going, even if we have to fund it.
If it's dead, I appreciate that. I already have 11.5 committed.
That's not bad. That's a good start.
10,000 for you and 1,500.
I might be able to go up a little more.
I think
Not on my end.
I'll go up a little more.
Well, how much you grabbing for that weekend in Addison? He's got 20 grand right there.
How much?
I just want a producer credit, even though I don't do anything.
Written by and directed by.
No,
I'll give you
go.
producer credit. I don't want Sam's name anywhere near this thing, though.
No, I don't want a producer's credit because that had nothing to do with that.
Why not?
Give me
What about
like
money. You get a producer credit. That's the whole point of a producer. Money.
I want to be the big backer. I want to be big bucks.
I'm gonna call. All right, we'll say backer.
I want to make some big changes on the set.
How about we kickstart the shit?
No, I'm not kickstarting. I don't
Why?
believe
Why do you stop being stubborn?
I don't believe in kickstarting
Why?
because it's ridiculous.
But it works.
Going after people with no goddamn money, trying to get them to support a fucking show.
Well, you see how hard it is to get a good project made, so maybe they want to see the project, so they throw in a few bucks.
How about they get
wanna
nothing
see.
out of it?
They get to see the project because they want to see it.
They get to see their stupid name on a list of 1,000 names. It's bullshit.
What's the number to produce it for real?
I don't know yet.
I'm going to guess.
I'm finding out this week.
Here's how much it will cost.
You know. You've been around.
He could do it for probably 200.
200,000 we got to come up with? Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, even I wouldn't have said that.
What'd you think?
I would have said
Son of a bitch is
100.
crazy.
I would have said maybe 100.
I would have said 100 too.
Maybe. Okay.
You get 100 back though.
Yeah. But then again, I fly private.
No, you don't.
No, I know. Just kidding.
All right, we're gonna figure that out during the break.
Figure it on a break.
Yeah, I figured out during the break.
And
Maybe Shaq will put up some money.
Hey, a Shack attack.
you guys want to learn about the coolest cooler ever? I was turned on to it this week.
Is this like his stupid heating soups?
Hot can soup is a fucking great soup, bucko. It happens to be self-heating cans.
Oh, it's the same with the coolest cooler.
They're delicious.
The coolest cooler beats out the hot soup
It's the yin and yang.
by far.
That's right. You take the coolest cooler and you fucking throw it on the floor and you open up a nice hot soup and you go a healthy meal.
You want to see the coolest cooler or not?
Yeah, well, there's nothing worse than a lukewarm soda. I'll say that much.
That's a good point. Or a nice cold soup. What am I going to do with my cold soup?
Yeah,
exactly. Throw it down the toilet with the
cold
pile of
soup
shit.
They actually Charles Dickens built a whole career on the abject poverty of cold soup.
Really?
No, but
it made sense.
Yeah.
I thought that was in a book or something.
Yeah.
Isn't cold soup becoming a thing?
Cold soup is porridge.
Porridge.
Stop saying porridge with that stupid
Porridge.
accent.
Porridge is oatmeal.
Porridge.
Porridge is oatmeal.
He said,
kind
"Stop
of.
saying it like anyone said it in our whole life." That's the first time anyone of us have ever said that word.
What word?
P-O-R-I.
Porridge.
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 He goes porridge.
Porridge.
You know?
I introduced a new word into the lexicon, and this
I've
asshole
said fucking porridge.
destroys it.
I've said
You
porridge.
never said it.
I have so. There's not a day that goes by that I don't.
Say what?
Porridge. Ed Lover's right out there.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. Roland just lies to us. You don't know that by now?
Ed just said hi to him.
Is Shaq right out there?
I'm going. Are we on a break or not? I can't tell.
All right, we'll
Find
break.
out where he. Hold on, let's find out where he is. Let's find out.
Yo, Shaq!
Hold on.
Oh, that's a white guy.
Ed Lover's sitting out.
Yeah, Ed Lover's sitting there. That was the fastest interview ever.
I thought he was interviewing Shaq. Ed Lover's just, chilling in the hallway.
He's doing some program right now. Some other one, then Ed Lover.
And then us?
Probably. I'm just waiting to see.
No, it's not happening.
Probably not.
Carl,
What's that?
is it happening?
No, I don't think so. Hey, it's only 9:50. It's time to go and wrap it up anyway.
No, we're going.
Show's over.
No, it's not. We're doing good.
10 to 10. Show's over.
If we do good, we go a little longer.
Oh,
and I
what
think
time is that the
we're
new
doing
rule?
good.
How long do you guys go to?
I'll do an extra few today.
Ooh.
Because we got to do the John Jones audio. That
Yes,
we have
we
to
do.
do.
John Jones.
And I want to talk about the coolest cooler.
All right, fine.
Are you a cooler
I'm not
guy?
stopping you guys from
That's an
anything.
awesome cooler.
You know about the coolest cooler.
For months, yeah. The guy
It went viral. The guy was hoping for 50,000 online. He got 8 million.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's a big fucking
Let's
deal.
hear it. I think I saw one in Cape May this weekend. Let's talk about it.
Okay, we will.
Hey, this is Dr. Steve from Weird Medicine with another Dr. Steve Medical Minute.
Hey, Dr. Steve, no matter what I do, my breath smells like a fried turd. What can I do?
Well, you're describing a condition called halitosis, or in your case, fried turd breath. Chronic bad breath affects millions of people in the world and is defined as awful breath that can't be fixed with simple brushing or mouthwash. It's estimated 90% of the problems occur inside the mouth. Bacteria in the mouth break down proteins that release sulfur compounds into the atmosphere. And sulfur is the element that contributes to the delightful smell of farts. So you can imagine what this does coming out of your mouth. Causes of flatus breath include plaque buildup, broken down dental work, dry mouth, or bacterial growth on the back part of the tongue. Some people have tonsil nuggets or tonsilliths that can make your breath smell like something from the nether regions of hell. The other 10% of cases are caused by sinus infections, reflux of stomach acid, or problems with the liver, kidneys, or pancreas. A dentist can help you with this and will refer you to a medical provider if no dental problem is found. In the meantime, you can always simply chew gum. Although it is considered unprofessional in some circles and can contribute to jaw pain and problems with dental work, it can keep your breath under control until you can be seen by your dentist to get things started. Be sure to check out Weird Medicine, Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Good. Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts.
Don't touch me like that. Don't touch me like that. No.
Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts.
You know I really like you, but I don't like the way you touch me.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it, touch it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Touch it.
No.
Do you ever hear anything like this? This?
Anus. Anus is a useful thing indeed. We all have an anus. All have an anus. Remember that anus is the proper word. Anus. Anus gives relief in time of need. We all have an anus. All have an anus. All. No. Vulva. Vulva is what girls have down below. Vulva. Vulva. When she's naked, it will show. Penis. Penis is what boys have down in front. Penis.
Most people call it vagina. Some children call it Virginia.
Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts.
Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts. Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts. Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts. Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts. Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts. Nobody is private parts.
No. Stop. If you don't, I'm going to tell my dad.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it, touch it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it, touch it. Period. Nobody is supposed to touch your private porch.
Sirius 206, XM 103. The guys are back.
Yes, we're back. Colin Quinn went to the bathroom. Me and Jimmy are here.
Yes.
Having fun. You want to talk about Dear Zachary tomorrow?
Yes.
Maybe give everybody another chance to watch it?
Yes.
It's one of the documentaries that Morgan Spurlock turned us on to last week, and he warned us, too. It's brutal. It's freaking brutal. We'll discuss it on the show tomorrow.
Kenny took a blurry picture of me and Cameron.
Yeah.
Kill a Cam?
The Cameron.
It's not a good photo.
Kill a Cam?
I don't know. What song does he sing?
Hey, ladies. Hey, mom. What's up? Let's slide.
Oh, Kenny's hands are too big. He's too big and muscular. Like everything in his hands is breakable.
I know this song. That's that guy right there?
Mm-hmm.
Right outside our studio?
He did a big song with Kanye West, too, a couple years after this one.
And you got a blurry picture?
Getting jiggy with it?
That wasn't him.
Yeah, but it was an iPhone with the thing on. And it was literally, you couldn't have taken a blurry picture where it's 6 inches.
You want to take another one?
No.
Kenny feels bad.
No, he doesn't have to feel bad. I don't care.
Kenny feels bad.
No, it came out okay. Kenny's just so bad. He's so big. He panics.
Yeah, it happens, you know. We'll do the Dear Zachary tomorrow.
Yes.
Because other people will watch the movie today. I'm warning you, it's brutal. And we could discuss it tomorrow for a bit. So, Colin
Kenny
Quinn.
took a blurry picture of me. Oh, you know what? My picture of Sam came out blurry, too.
See?
It might not be Kenny's fault.
Huh?
It's not Kenny's fault.
Why?
I don't know.
Cameron keeps looking in here because he sees this shit is on the computer.
Right.
So he knows we're talking about him.
And he wants us to invite him in. Guess what? We're not going to because we have Colin Quinn here.
Kelly Cam's right outside.
And we only have a few minutes left with Colin Quinn. I'm not going to waste it with Cameron.
So bring him in for a second.
Are we on the show right now? Are we on
Yes, we're on the radio.
Yes.
You should have said no.
Did you see I gave you a clap when you entered again? I was
saw
trying to
that.
make you feel good.
Guys, it's been a great day. We had a great time.
We're not done.
We're not finished yet.
We're not done.
We have a couple of minutes.
We want to do the John Jones thing for sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
So John Jones is fighting in September, right?
September 27th against Daniel Cormier.
And these guys, I guess, don't like each other.
Oh, boy,
No,
that
he
was
hates
some
him.
fight the other day. They really went at
It was
us.
an on-air fight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where's E-Rock?
Why?
Oh, nothing. I thought he was going to bring the guy in.
You really want to
Kelly
bring him
Cam?
in?
Is he good or no?
Kelly Cam, yeah, he's the man.
I wouldn't know what to ask him.
Should be like, hey, Ma, what's up?
Hey, Ma, what's up?
We don't know what to ask you.
Da 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 da.
Like how was Kanye West in 2005? That song was dope.
How about that nerd wearing that shirt?
Who's that?
Daniel Cormier.
Cormier with an M. So there's no N in that.
Cormier?
Oh, sorry, I don't know the name of a guy that's going to be gone in a year. But anyway.
No, he might be champion.
He might be champion.
I know, I heard him. I know he's a
fighting
wrestler.
with.
I read his whole thing.
He's fighting with fighting John Jones.
I know all about him. I'm in the mix on everything. I remember they bumped in. He goes, nobody touches me like that. Doesn't get hit. Go ahead.
And they had to be separated at the press conference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cormier pushed him. Cormier doesn't like him, though.
Why doesn't he like him? Do you know
I
the
don't
history
know.
of this?
There's no love lost between these two.
Shaq's not going to give us that.
Play it.
Whoa, we're building.
We only have a few minutes left.
No, we're in overtime already.
But you said we've only got a few minutes left. We're going to make sure we get this John Jones thing.
We're building some momentum.
It's to
It's not-
create a sense of urgency
Guys,
for the
listen,
listeners.
this is how you do radio. I was on the Rich and Bonnie show. I know all about radio. You build momentum by Voss saying something that sounds almost intelligent and Bonnie pointing out it's the dumbest thing anyone's ever said.
Yeah.
And then you laugh at Voss and go to the next subject.
And then she wants to go home because she thinks it's not working.
Then the daughter. I walked into their show last week. First thing out of the daughter's mouth. Why is he here?
Yeah. She's not nice.
No.
And she truly beat the shit out of me because I had to babysit. So
You
they could
did?
so they could do the radio show. I babysit their 7-year-old daughter.
What a producer. He babysits for you.
And she beat the shit out of me. It went from fun to, all right, enough already.
Well, she's not being raised by nice people.
No.
She was hammer fisting the top of my head.
Oh, yeah, she has a hammer fist, right?
And then she was jumping on my neck from the couch.
She's being raised by fools.
She's violent. Yeah. And then I tell Rich, and Rich goes, yeah, she likes when we beat her up. She asks for it. She asked for them to get rough with her.
I'll put her in karate. You know, I studied actually many years ago.
I tell you, one of the greatest moments was I was out with a girlfriend at the time, and I told Voss, show me a karate move, and he stood there, and he did one, and he threw a front kick, and he slipped in garbage juice,
Of course.
and fell on the fucking sidewalk.
That's the
It's
best.
one of the greatest moments of my
One
life.
of the greatest moments of anyone's
was
life.
him
when he
falling.
See the momentum we
Slipping
just
in the
built up?
garbage juice.
You wouldn't have got this if you went right to the clip, Colin.
Yeah, you don't
maybe
go
you're
right
right.
to the clip.
You don't go right to the clip. You
Never.
You never know what's going to happen. And we just got a couple good things out there.
Well,
You all right?
I guess so.
Let's go to the clip.
All right.
This
Here's
was a press conference before they talked.
This is before they had to be separated. And
No, this is after.
Yeah, this is a.
Oh,
this
it is
a-
after.
Like a media tour.
It's a different day.
This was recently. They were on a media tour. Like
so
doing
this is
satellite.
after they got separated. Okay.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
right.
why they're in different rooms.
All right, and they're getting ready to do this interview, but their mics are already live, and of course, someone recorded and got it out to the people. So this is
That is correct.
them shit talking to each other right before the interview.
We know we got more to do.
Okay.
There's gonna be a couple. Do you want? I got water open for you there, John, if you want.
Okay. Hey, pussy, are you still there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. You're just the fakest person. I actually admire that you can actually be this fake, and like when the TV comes on, how you can just change. It's like you're a chameleon.
Hey, listen,
It's awesome.
I'm a professional.
It is
the fact that you're a
unbelievable.
pussy,
It's
The fact
unbelievable.
that you're a pussy hasn't changed. but
It's
I am a
unbelievable. It's unbelievable how fake you can really be. Like you are just such a fucking pussy. My God, it is amazing. It is amazing. But you know what? Hats off to you. You got a great PR person because they do a great job with training you because you are just terrible. You're the fucking scum of the earth. You are a terrible human being, but you can sure turn it on, huh?
Thank you.
God, you fuck. I wish they would let me next door so I can spit in your fucking face.
You know I would absolutely kill you if you ever did something like that,
You
right?
could never kill me.
Oh, I bet you I could.
Then you should try, John. You really should try,
No,
John.
I would literally kill you if you spit in my face.
Yeah, let's try that, John.
Literally kill you.
Let's try that, John.
I'm not saying I would fight you. I said I would kill you if
John,
you did some
do you think?
shit like that.
So, John, do you think I'm just gonna sit there and let you kill me, John? I mean, really?
Yeah, you guys are.
What does the guy say? You're on the air?
Yeah.
Were they recording you?
Yeah.
That's great. That's all.
Well, the whole thing wasn't on the air.
No, and then they went live, and then I heard they were kind of relatively normal, right? Toward each other, more or
I
less?
can't tell what's real. You know what I mean?
That didn't look phony to me.
I don't know.
Jimmy went with
this is like
the hand thing like it might be.
Both these guys know
Why,
how
Jimmy?
much more money there is to be made.
Because both of these guys are media savvy enough to know that when you're plugged in and you're not in the same room, like when Jesse Jackson was on Fox and he said that stuff about Obama, he was literally just didn't realize his mic was on.
Right.
But that's different than when you're talking to someone not in the room. You know you can be heard.
May I add something? Especially these days when everything's being recorded.
You know
Right,
what,
guys?
Carl? That's actually the point brought home properly. Thank you.
But what about the point that they don't care they're being recorded?
Maybe not.
No, maybe not. But even if they're joking, like sometimes when the guys at weigh-ins, they're like joking. They know they got to
How
do
do
it.
you know?
Then they get mad. I'm not done making my fake point. And then they get mad at each other because you really do bump into the other guy, and it does
Right.
bring something
Yeah.
out. And then well, it's like a play fight growing up. You joking with your friend, you play fight.
Joke gone too far.
And then suddenly you like fucking get that look in your eyes, and suddenly you're in a serious fight.
Right. Like, whoa, what? Yeah, we were just fooling around. Now this
Yeah.
is real.
These guys are no different just because they're professional
They
fighters.
don't like each other. I think they just didn't care that they were being recorded, and that was it.
Yeah, maybe.
But now it's sold a lot more pay-per-views, I think.
I'm going to watch it. That's
It's going to be a
damn
big
sure.
fight in September. September 20th-ish?
Well, forget it.
27?
I thought it was going to be this month. I'm not going to watch it now. It's going to be a month and a half. I got to buy it in advance. What kind of bullshit is that?
You don't have to buy it in advance.
Well, I'm going to forget by then. This
You have
is
to buy
too
Rich,
early.
Rich and Bonnie's movie in advance.
You
I've
go to a
already
crime
bought-
scene, you don't know who to shoot. Go home, Mike.
I've already gone home, Mike.
You already bought?
What?
You bought their movie?
Yeah.
Women
So,
Are-
well, they
Women-
gave me a copy a long time ago.
Oh, I've seen 10 million versions
Now
of
I
it
have to
already.
buy a copy too.
Yeah, just to support them. Women Aren't
Fine.
Funny. You could buy it on iTunes right now, pre-sale. Right?
Oh, it's on iTunes.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we put a link on our Facebook page and our Twitter for the people out there?
They're up there.
All right, good. Yeah, go get Rich and Bonnie's movie. It's
Yeah,
finally out.
it's
Women
great.
Aren't Funny. Or the pre-sale's finally out. Comes out later this month.
It's great just watching Voss try to order her around. I got most of the stars to appear.
Right.
They are the greatest couple.
I love them. I love them. Really do.
They're like the new Regis and Kathy Lee. What Regis and Kathy Lee are when they started, that's what Rich and Bonnie are going to be.
They could be on TV
Yeah.
doing that act, right?
Yeah.
I guess we don't have to talk about Times Square and the Alamos. Who cares?
You do it tomorrow with the other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the Alamos. There'll be better stories tomorrow.
Yeah,
They're finally cracking. They're cracking down on the
Yeah, well, there
the
were a
costume
lot of
people.
sick bastards out there, you know?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you're sitting next to one.
No, we can't end this way, please. We can't end this way.
At least he could have, if he could have ended on a quiet Edgar.
No,
a nice Edgar would have had everybody going off pleasantly, like, oh, I don't know why that weirds me out.
Right.
Shut up.
They got a new scam.
Colin.
Oh, the nail.
Yeah.
And he grows to one nail, so you can do Edgar, right?
Yeah, he's a real
There's like
method
6
actor.
of them. Shut up.
He's a method actor.
Yes.
I still don't know if Edgar. I feel like Edgar is a worse sexual deviant than Uncle Paul, if that's possible.
No, Edgar's
Edgar's got serious sexual issues. Don't tell me no. I know he does.
Don't.
What is he into sexually?
That's a good question.
Chip just whacks off,
Yeah, we know that.
but Edgar,
I like
it's
feet.
disturbing. Yeah, maybe feet. Okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah, Edgar likes toes.
Yeah, all right.
Only the little one because his mouth is small.
Oh,
Just the little one in his mouth, he sucks it.
Because he has no lip.
But he doesn't even have to touch his penis to ejaculate.
oh,
Edgar comes by opening and closing his thighs while he's kneeling and sucking a toe.
oh.
He ejaculates in his jeans.
All right. Well, that answers.
You know he didn't
They
make
say don't ask a question you don't want the answer to.
Colin, you do know he didn't make that up on the spot.
What?
That's the answer.
No, I think
he's
he
been
made
waiting.
it up.
Not on the spot.
I think he just made it up right now.
I don't think so.
I think he's in Edgar's.
I think all these guys have deep deep backstories.
I think they do in the back of his fucking dark recesses of his mind.
And he's been waiting to tell us that.
Yes, it came out of his psyche, but it's not it's something he wrote down. That's just off the top of his head, but it's in his psyche. It's written down.
He's
in
thought
his
about what Edgar's
collective
into.
conscious. Yes,
and he's been waiting for one of us to ask that question.
Honestly, I'll tell you. Honestly,
I don't think so.
I've never thought of that before until just this moment.
I believe that.
As far as Jim is concerned, now, Edgar may have had his own preconceived.
That's what I think.
But that was literally in that moment. A lot of things I know, like
but you'll
Chip
remember
doing
that
the money
now?
thing.
He's like Sybil.
I've been thinking of a lot. Yeah, like Chip. I've been alone because Chip drools whenever he does like the fucking moolah thing with his fingers.
Right.
Yeah, it's like how much it's like you make a lot of this.
Yeah.
And the drool comes into
He did
his
it
mouth.
to me 3 fucking times today.
Yeah, I've been obsessed with that.
Stupid moolah.
So now you'll remember that point about Edgar?
Of course. So will
You'll
everyone.
never forget it?
No.
That's so weird.
Oh, it's sick.
Really weird.
Yeah.
This is no way to end the show. You're right.
I know.
That's
It's
all
gonna
right.
have to be.
That's the way we're going to go out.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Jones. We should go out there for that.
I would like to.
Saturday Night Fight. Go
We
out on
probably
fucking,
could do like a show or something.
You go out on a Thursday.
Well, we
go
could
out-
end on an impression.
Oh my God! I was watching Reagan clips last night.
Oh.
Just like him.
Well.
There you go again.
That's pretty good.
There you go again.
Damn it.
That's not bad.
I don't think it's that good.
It's
Damn
not bad.
good. I do all advanced impressions. That's what I do now. I do
Now-
the impressions.
I just think Daryl.
Damn you!
I think Daryl Hammond does the best Ronald Reagan.
Does he?
He sounds just like him. It's weird.
So there's a million guys.
No. Daryl's is
Why-
another level.
So you have it online anywhere? Say if we find Daryl fucking Collins, all of a sudden Daryl's road manager. Let's hear it.
I'll get to the bottom of this. You hear Daryl do Reagan, that's it. It's another level.
All right, we're gonna maybe we close with this. We close strong.
I would
right?
like to close with a strong
We're
couple
gonna
of
try
Daryl
to-
Hammond impressions. Yes.
Will.
We should have talked about your pill thing like now. That would have been
Pep
a good
pills?
ending. The pep pills thing would have been a good closer today. I'm thinking.
Coffee is for closers.
Sam can't find it.
Yeah, there's
Sam's been weird all day, and now he can't even find Daryl.
There's no
fucking
Reagan impression by.
When did he do Reagan?
I never saw him do Reagan.
I saw him do it live many times.
Oh, stop! It's you
There's
fucking
not one
touring
video
with
of him doing
There's
it.
none.
He
Call him
doesn't
up.
do Reagan.
Duke, brilliant.
Yes, he does. He does a great Reagan.
Shut up. Great Reagan impression. Just Google that. It'll be somebody we don't know, probably.
No!
Or Rich Little.
No!
Colin's making that up.
No!
Why would you make this
Yeah.
up?
Who else does he
Call
do?
Daryl
Shut
Hammond.
up.
Get his number.
You do a good Frank Gorshin.
Iraq.
Rich Little.
Iraq.
That's Clinton, dummy.
I know he does Clinton.
Oh, Rich Little is the guy.
There you go.
don't
Let's hear
ruin
Rich
it.
Little's
All
great
right,
Reagan.
let's listen to Rich Little's
You're going to ruin it.
We had Rich Little.
Old school.
Now, I've done a lot of politicians over the years.
so
I've done people
Letterman recently.
like Bill Clinton,
Recently.
who wrote me a lot of great material,
The crowd's laughing
Sounds
away.
just
and
like
George
him.
W. Bush. I don't know why the American people are picking on me.
Fuck
I
yeah.
haven't done anything.
Sounds just like him.
He did look like him when he does that.
Sounds just like him.
He just looked like him when he did
Sounds just like him.
But my favorite politician by far was always
Politician.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Sounds just like him.
That suit's too tight.
Who the hell are you?
Sounds just like him.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's what you're talking about. Daryl Hammond can't do
Fucking
that
sounds
shit.
just like him.
You know, I had a pretty good career, considering the fact that I didn't even finish college. And a reporter over at the Times found out about this. And he asked me point blank.
Sounds just
He
like
said,
him.
Mr. President, were you a dropout? I said, what? He said, were you a dropout? I said, no, I was cesarean.
That's strong.
Honestly,
Fucking sounds just like him.
Daryl Hammond's impression is 10 times better than that.
That impression
He
stunk.
doesn't do it.
Yeah, you're right.
That stunk.
But I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that was such a bad joke.
It's a great joke, but the impression stunk. Find another one.
His
Find
Clinton
a
was
better
horrible.
one.
His Bush was horrible.
You know who does a good Bush is fucking Frank Kalunda.
You know who does the best
The
Bush?
guy who died, actually.
You know who does a great Bush? Daryl Hammond.
He does, but the guy who died does him better. There's a guy who looks
Yeah, this is Phil Hartman doing Ronald
Let's hear
Reagan.
it.
About the Iran-Nicaraguan connection, some may wonder which was
Sam
worse,
is infuriating me with his
your knowing or your
choices.
not knowing.
Why? This is a good choice.
Yeah.
All I can say is I didn't know.
That's not a good impression.
Well,
Better than Daryl's, who doesn't even do him.
Daryl doesn't.
At least he does them.
Can we get Daryl's number? E-Rock!
Daryl doesn't do
Get
Reagan.
Daryl Hammond on the phone right
Hammond?
now.
Daryl Hammond. Daryl Hammond.
I don't like Daryl. Daryl would get along great with
I don't like Daryl.
Daryl would love Edgar.
Shut up.
They would be best friends.
Why did you do this to us?
Yeah.
We were nice to you today. We were really nice to you today. And then you hit us up with this Daryl Hammond does Reagan thing.
Oh, you were thinking about Fred Travalina.
Oh, let's hear Fred. Fred's really good at impressions.
You know, that reminds me of when I was over at Warner's and they needed somebody to do Bugs Bunny's voice.
Sounds just like him.
When I was in China, the one thing that Mao Zedong
That don't
asked
sound
me
like
for
Reagan.
was
This
a
is terrible.
Bugs
Who's that?
Bunny
Is that Clinton? That don't sound like Bush.
What's up, Doc?
That's the rabbit.
Kill the wabbit. Kill that wascally wabbit.
Sounds just like him. Sounds just like him.
He's still here. Why is he still here?
Hello, George. Ron and I were just exchanging a few anecdotes.
Nixon died.
Anecdotes?
The worst.
I've had it with anecdotes. I've had 8 years of baseball stories, show business stories, dog stories, all jokes. Well, that's what you don't understand about this.
He's trying to sell that as a Bush impression?
Yes, it was horrendous.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, maybe for you.
Sounds
but not
just
for
like
me.
him.
George
Please
Bush
get this
is a
off.
man of action. And my first action as president is going to be to find out what's behind that red door. Don't do it, George. You're not ready yet.
Ronald Reagan passed away.
Go back, George. Go back.
I like
to
this.
Kenny Bunkport.
It's Edgar.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God, this is so
I
bad.
met the Wizard of
This is
Oz.
horrible.
This is what you wanted? You made us
No.
do this. You made us do this.
E-Rock, get Daryl Hammond on the phone.
Wait, who is he talking? Who's the wizard?
You made us do this.
No, don't.
Oh,
Go back, George.
I think the wizard is Ronald Reagan again.
To the woman in red who's running that equipment. Believe me, it's the best thing I've ever told you. Would somebody mind telling me what Nancy is doing in there?
Didn't you tell him, Ron?
Oh my God.
I've never seen so many different faces sound like no one.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I hate you.
find a good Reagan impression.
I'm telling you, let me tell you something.
Daryl Hammond actually does do the best Reagan.
Daryl Hammond does everybody
I've never seen
amazingly.
Daryl Hammond doesn't do Reagan.
If you
No, he
were
doesn't.
yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Daryl Hammond does everybody. He does James Gandolfini. He does everybody.
I should've-
I got it to call him was great Gandolfini.
Yeah, he's the best guy.
I should have listened to you earlier when you said the show was over. Because
Yeah.
now you put us in this horrible place.
Yeah, we're
You're
in a
in a
fucking
hole.
bad Reagan loop.
You guys are in a hole.
We need one good Reagan impression.
No, you need
Who's doing
one-
this one?
Johnny Carson.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Carson did it.
I
Jesus.
just told you I think they'll ask about my Secretary of the Interior.
James what? You're
This is
scheduled to go
horrible.
swimming with him tomorrow morning at the Y.
Where?
See, because he was senile.
Why?
That was funny.
What's that?
He was senile, so that's funny.
right.
Let's go back to
With
the
what?
John Jones and the pussy thing. That's a good way to end.
No, because you said Daryl Hammond. You made up. You said Daryl Hammond does Reagan.
He doesn't.
He does not.
He does do.
I know Daryl too. No, he doesn't.
You're telling lies.
Daryl does the best Reagan. Get him on the phone, E-Rock.
On the phone, you rock.
You made that up off the top of your head.
Make the hot assistant get him on the phone.
You have Daryl Hammond call us tomorrow with his Reagan impression.
I will.
Which he
Believe
doesn't
me.
do.
Could you do one more search? You sure?
Daryl Hammond does everybody amazingly.
Did you spell Daryl Hammond right?
Yeah.
Maybe he should be the sidekick on. Oh, I just thought of a great producing moment.
Yeah.
We make him the sidekick on Rich and Bonnie. Daryl, we're fighting. What would Reagan say about this couple's fight?
Well, Daryl would probably stop him and say, "I don't do Reagan."
Yeah, he'd probably do Clinton.
Look, there's no Reagan coming
There's
out.
none. It's fucking lies.
You all right? You feeling okay?
I was feeling fine till the last segment.
He does
I knew
Clinton. See,
There he,
Clinton.
He's doing Clinton.
If he did Reagan, he would have done him on the show.
Yeah,
No, he wouldn't have. Reagan was not irrelevant.
So what?
Al Gore is who he does. He does a good Al Gore.
He also does fucking. You know, he doesn't do Tip O'Neill.
He does Dick Cheney perfectly too.
Yep.
He doesn't do Reagan.
He doesn't do Reagan. That's what he doesn't do.
Oh.
Daryl's impressions are amazing.
Yes, they are. It's not breaking new ground 15 years after he was on SNL. We know that.
The ones that he
good
does.
impressions.
We're just mad that you lied to us.
He does a great Jesse Jackson, a great Sharpton.
Get him on the phone.
We don't have his number right now. I'm sure we could get it. But we're going home now.
E-Rock, first thing tomorrow morning.
If Daryl Hammond calls us tomorrow doing Reagan.
Do you like E-Rock having to be in charge of this?
Yes. It's up to you, E-Rock. You going to get this done for tomorrow?
I'll get it done.
All right. Good. And if he can't do our show tomorrow, at least record him doing it on the
It's not that easy to get
phone.
in touch with Daryl Hammond, by the way. He moved to New Orleans.
Did he really?
Did he?
Yes.
I see him all the time.
Why did he move there?
No one knows, but he moved to New Orleans a couple of years ago. You'll have to ask him when you get him on the phone.
He used to work out at our gym.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Would he wear his black coat and his black
Pretty
sweats?
much, yeah. That's how he would walk around the joint.
And would he go on any machines or just walk around?
He would walk around. I honestly never saw him on a machine.
No.
No.
I could see him going on like the elliptical for like 5 minutes and then coming off.
And that was it?
And just kind of talking to girls.
Some light stretching, maybe?
Going out to smoke a couple of cigarettes, coming back. Yeah.
He's that type of guy.
Yeah.
We had him in once. He was good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some stories.
He sure does. All right, Colin. We're not
All
promoting anything today?
No.
How about your Twitter?
Well, yeah, and I got that one date on the 23rd, the Bel Air Musical Festival.
Nice.
Sounds boring.
We didn't talk about the coolest cooler. Could you find the coolest cooler real fast?
Sounds boring.
You want to find out about the coolest cooler or not?
Yeah, sure.
There it is. Yes, that's it. Look at this.
That looks pretty good.
Dude, it has a blender.
It's an iPhone.
You can blend up some frozen drinks.
Put your iPhone in
You
there.
can use the Bluetooth because it has built-in speakers, so you got music on your phone. It's coming out of the cooler.
Oh, but what about won't the sand screw it up?
Yes, of course it will.
Mm-hmm.
You need batteries in your cooler? Who the fuck wants that? Give me a nice styrofoam one. Carry some sodas in
Oh,
there.
this old school son of a bitch.
Fuck, you could charge your phone.
But you know what? If
You
you
can
don't
charge
go to
your
the
phone.
beach, you're right. I mean, Jim's only thinking in terms of the beach, but what about people who like to picnic in the park? Hey, orale, we like to picnic in the park. You know what I'm saying? We like to blast a little
Are
music.
you saying certain groups enjoy the park?
And I enjoy blasting a little, yeah.
They enjoy the side of the Southern State Parkway as
A
well.
little pit bull.
Really?
Yes, I've seen a few picnics on the side of the
Of course. And
the
in
Southern
that case,
State and the
you
Northern
won't get-
State.
and you won't get sand in it.
The Long Island Expressway.
How do they cook food there, though?
I don't know. They finally said no to the picnics on the side of the Long Island
Oh, they did?
Expressway. But Southern State and Northern State,
Yeah, you
you
got
can
a lot of greenery there. What
you
the
can
hell's the
see
big deal?
a picnic or two every once in a while. Why don't you read all the stuff that the coolest cooler has, Sam? Right there.
18-volt battery-powered rechargeable blender.
Great. Frozen drinks on the beach, right?
Yes.
All right.
Removable waterproof Bluetooth speaker.
Perfect.
Why do you have to remove it if it's waterproof?
Probably if you don't
Good
get sand on it.
question.
Sand?
Yeah.
USB charger.
Charge your phone.
Of course.
Middle of the afternoon.
Everybody
you're
needs one of
losing
those.
battery power. You
Yeah.
can plug it right into the coolest cooler.
And a 10,000-foot fucking plug to keep it plugged into the fucking hotel when you go on the beach.
This guy's a real.
Would that be a pain in the
This
ass?
guy's a real downer.
Yeah. It's 2,500-pound cord.
Yeah. A LED light.
LED lid light.
Oh, come on,
or
red.
a LED light.
You need one.
So you know when you're digging around your cooler at night, your hands in the frozen water. Now you could like turn the light on and go, oh, there it is.
Honestly, so
There's
far,
my Corona.
We're goofing on it, but this is a great invention. Go
Thank
on.
you.
Gear tie down.
I don't know what the hell that's about.
It's bungee cord, so you can put other shit around your cooler
Oh,
and
the
drag it out to
coolers
the
have
beach.
that. They didn't invent that.
Cooler divider / cutting board.
The divider is so you got some dry stuff.
Divider I've seen before. The
You've
turns into
seen
a cutting
exactly.
board.
I have one between my balls.
The divider that turns into the cutting board.
I have not seen that one.
That's pretty cool.
Exactly. It's just a piece of wood you take out and chop on it. Big fucking whoop.
Whoa, it's not wood.
It's a hard plastic of
Yes.
some sort.
Extra wide, easy rolling tires.
Wow.
They figured out the tires finally because
About time.
they're a little flimsy on those other coolers.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Integrated storage for plates and knife.
No. I want black plates on one side, white plates on the other.
Oh.
How about it comes with the plates and knives?
Well, but I like the idea of bringing, instead of that, kind of white trash idea you came up with. Well, how about you take nice plates from your home and bring them to the goddamn thing?
Yeah, then you gotta lug back your plates. Give me some paper ones to throw out.
Oh, you guys are lowlifes. Go on, Sam.
Well, this is what sells the cooler.
And finally, a bottle opener.
It's great. and a little hole with like a fucking fleshlight in it, so you can put your cock in it while you're listening to your music and waiting for your burgers. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
They had to add the bottle opener.
I'll tell you. Yeah, that kind of ruined it.
No, you need one. That's the most practical thing.
Yeah.
I think
on a cooler.
we all have bottle openers.
But guess what?
Or you use
I'll
your
tell you, it
fist.
sounds to me like these guys asked people what's their number one beef with all coolers, and they came up with a great suggestion.
Look what it looks like. That's kind of cool.
It looks cool as hell. I don't
That's
like that
probably a cool
orange.
cooler.
I'd like to see it in a different color, Sam. Any other color?
Oh, there you go. There's all your colors.
They're all gay
Curacao
colors.
is very nice.
Like a fucking
They are gay colors, yes.
a lovely green,
Sangria,
pink.
Cosmo.
Cosmo color.
It would be kind of fun if you're in Fire Island, a bunch of gay friends get together. Somebody brings out the coolest cooler. They're like, oh, that is so tacky. It's wonderful, you know.
Yeah.
It works on a lot of levels. It's kitschy, but it's not kitschy.
That's a bit kitschy.
Yeah.
What is the Kickstarter up to?
It would work for the Fire Island gay crowd, yet for the dirtbags in Bayshore right across the water.
What about if you're... wow, they're up to 8.5 million.
He sold 8.5 million of these?
No, that's the pledge.
That's the money they've made so far. Oh, it's a Kickstarter?
Yeah. Yeah, because now he's got a...
How much more does he need to get going? It's $8 million.
He didn't even want $8 million. He wanted
Well, what's he doing?
I think he wanted like 50 or 60,000 is all he needed.
Get
make
moving
one
on it
cooler?
now.
I think he wants
You can
to mass
open up
produce them now. So
I'm saying you can open 10 factories with that kind of money.
there you go.
I'm making a cooler like that.
Oh, you thief.
Comes with a record player inside. But it's inside, so you have to be careful the ice doesn't get on it.
That'd be the worst cooler ever.
Well, what about if it's
terrible?
It's not terrible because you can make it where it just raises up. So
No, it's on the same level. You have to stack the beers around it carefully, and it's styrofoam.
Or you have to take the beers
Well, you know,
off,
people do
off
like
it when you want
records.
to play records.
People do like
Yes.
records nowadays, so it would be kind of a hipster.
And you know what the
cooler.
problem with the wheels is? There are none. I don't believe in wheels on a cooler. Carry it, you fucking pansy.
Just drag it.
Drag it. Drag your cooler with a record
Your idea
playing.
sounds like a cheap imitation of the coolest cooler.
Right. All right, now I guess we can end because we ended strong with the
We ended very strong.
with the coolest cooler.
Exactly. I wish Reagan could talk about it. Well, there's a radio in it.
He's got a record player.
Man, he
Puts
didn't
her out of
have
eye.
this kind of cooler. Well,
The George Bush was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
that was horrendess.
But he's
How
doing
bad that
George
was.
Bush Sr.
I don't care.
How do you know?
Because I know it was that. You can see it was from
I
that
know,
time.
I know. I'm just saying. Because Nixon was almost all right.
I tell you this.
Right, well.
How great was Frank Langella in Nixon? That's one of the best movies ever.
I loved it. I want to talk to him, man. I thought he was...
Fuck them. Fuck them. They don't understand, David.
Yeah, made that phone call at fucking in the blackout and didn't remember it.
Greatest.
Calls fucking
That
Frost.
was the greatest acting performance ever.
Yeah, and then Frost got him on it, right? He could fucking he didn't remember exactly what he had said to Frost
Right.
in the on the phone.
Right.
That was so good.
That was amazing.
There won't be any. What was it? There won't be any something to my mother. What was that famous quote Nixon gave? They won't be making movies about my mother or something like that, or no awards.
I don't know
It's a
now.
very famous speech about his mother.
Nope. We don't know it.
Did you like Hopkins as Nixon?
Not as much as I like Frank Langella.
Yeah, he did a good Nixon.
If I Google Nixon
amazing.
mother quote, will,
Yes.
will it come up, you think?
Yeah, there won't be any books written about my mother.
How about his other quote? I don't know. Why are all these Jews pro marijuana? I guess because they all see because they're all psychiatrists or some crazy quote like that.
Who's that?
That was Michael Jackson said that on his dartboard.
That's David Arquette. There won't be any books about my mother. Why did he look at me like I was a dummy when I waved? What do you want me to do? He looked at me.
Who did?
David Arquette. And he walks away so we can't look down through the window. What is it, too awkward? Sorry, you're outside the window.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, nothing bad.
Just now?
Something very bad happened.
No. I could be misreading it. But he looked in. I just kind of like
David
waved.
Arquette?
I guess, yeah.
And he gave you a dirty look?
Not a dirty look, but just kind of like a shrug or whatever.
Let's go fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to that tough when it was Shaq.
And he just tripped.
Did he trip?
Yeah, it's on his foot.
That just goes to show calm, all right?
Right.
Jim.
Wait, David Arquette, I think he's trying to buy that strip club on Sunset Boulevard. I think I was reading about that.
What's it called? The Glass Slipper?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's promoting that today.
California Dreams. That's a good name for a strip club.
Yeah, it is a good name. I wouldn't like to name mine. What's the name of Jack Ruby's strip club? I'd like to buy a strip club and name it that, like the Carousel or something.
The Carousel Club. Yeah, Carousel.
Yeah.
Good call.
There's no mom quotes from Nixon.
Yes, there
No,
was.
there's no. He
I
never
just
said
can't
anything about
find
his
it.
mother.
How about fucking someone on a computer? Looks real quick.
I'm looking.
Don't ask Sam. That son of a bitch is checked out.
Hold on, I'm going to do Siri. There won't be any books written about my mother. Now I'm just Siriing this. Now let's see. Siri will butcher it. No, they didn't.
I'll tell you something, Henry.
Goddamn Mother Teresa. The fuck.
See? There's a lot of quotes this Nixon, I'm finding out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he had a lot of good ones.
A lot of quotes coming in.
Nothing about his mother. He never talked about his mother.
He's got 4 pages of quotes.
My mother was a saint.
They never said, he never talked about his mother.
There's a Kremlin quote.
My mother is a saint.
Yeah.
And sometimes she'd invite her friends over. I'd be hiding under the bed.
There won't be any books written about her.
It's Chip Chipperson as Nixon. My mother is a saint.
My mother, Lamar, would help her fix the floorboards or something. And she'd say to me, Richard, what are you doing with your pecker sticking out or something?
Or something.
Yeah. My mother's a saint on earth.
Nixon imitating Chip.
I used to rub cocoa butter into Lamar's feet. And he would say, do that faster, white boy, or something.
Or something.
Yeah, or something.
Richard Nixon once said, solutions are not the answer.
Yes.
That's a cop-out. That's a cop-out.
Read the quote. Hold on.
It says, nobody will ever write a book, probably about my mother. Well, I guess all of you would say this about your mother, but my mother was a saint.
That was when he was resigning.
Yeah, his farewell to his staff.
It was a very sad speech.
You know what his last meal at the White House was?
What?
I know it.
Yeah. His mother's vagina.
Oh.
Licked it.
I'm not offering the info, though. Because
well, I'll tell you.
You didn't do the right break thing.
Stop touching your hand to my knee. It's creepy and relaxing.
I'll give you the...
you want to bet what it was? There is the answer. Don't show them.
It was ice cream and apple pie a la mode.
It was cottage cheese on some
gross,
some pineapple halves.
Well, you know, he left the White House because of the Watergate, primarily because of the Watergate scandal.
Or was it grapefruit?
That's pineapple.
Pineapple slices with a scoop of cottage cheese.
Looks pretty good.
That was his last meal. With a glass of milk.
What a nerd.
With a glass of milk. Ugh.
Milk, cottage cheese, and pineapple.
Oh, he probably cut gases in the presidential limo all the way to the hotel.
Man, that was a shitty helicopter ride.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Who is that guy?
I don't know. He's walking like he can fight them.
A lot of guests here today, and we didn't get one of them.
No.
Not a one. We got a guess.
Jesus Christ!
But you're more of a friend.
Who is that, Kenny?
You're more of a friend, aren't you?
This show's the worst.
Aren't you a friend?
Yeah, I know what he means. Just Jesus.
I know what he meant too. But
said that on the way home.
It was still.
I mean,
you're a friend.
No one disagrees with you, but
I'll be honest with you.
We've broke bread at the Brooklyn Diner together. We're friends.
You guys are just fucking out of line. I never thought it was Anthony that kept the fucking cordiality, whatever the word is, cordial.
Politeness.
Yeah, that kept the fucking decorum in this place, but apparently that was it.
Look, I know
you guys are scumbags.
I know our meal at the Brooklyn Diner wasn't as eventful as a Jerry Seinfeld sit down.
We did back to Jerry.
We did break bread there.
I'll tell you what. You give 10,000 towards a special. I'll set up a dinner for you and Jerry. I'm gonna start selling dinners for Jerry.
I'm good for 10, for real.
Surprised Jerry doesn't do that.
I'm good for 10.
Raffle him off for charity or something.
Kenny.
The guy who just walked by got bit by a shark and lost 2 limbs.
What limbs?
What does he think that they're here? He's looking for him?
1 arm and 1 leg.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Sam's left because he's interviewing him now.
What?
Why are we not having him possibly?
Sam is the best.
I would interview a guy that got his limbs
how about
removed
you
by
put him
a
on this
shark.
fucking show?
Sam is the greatest.
Where is
Sam has a Friday show.
Where is
Sam's
Sam?
got fucking business.
What the fuck?
That's the great. That's the ending to today's show. By
A
the way,
shark attack victim? I would take that guy.
You want an ending for today's show? The ending is Sam said, "Fuck all of you."
There's no way
I'm
we'd,
gonna interview this guy.
there's
How about
no
you go
way
get-
we would say no to a shark attack.
Tell Sam to pause his thing for 2 minutes and bring the shark attack guy.
Bullshit. Your show should end right now.
Why?
With Sam giving you guys the finger.
We would take the shark attack.
Of course
victim.
we would. The guy almost was killed by a shark.
Right.
Too bad. This is how your show should end today, you sons of bitches. Sam gave you the fucking hot one.
Sam gets the shark guy. Look who we get.
How does he have a six?
Mom made something to eat.
How does he have a six pack still?
He's probably. Yeah, it's true. You think you would?
No, I guess you could still like do some crunches.
Abs. Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
But the rest of them is still in good shape. Like, how do you work out the body still?
All right, I gotta leave. I've had enough.
Hold on, Kyle. We're working it out.
11 o'clock.
Wait, we're getting a little
It's
late.
Roland's getting the Sharknado guy.
Oh, we didn't really want him. I want to go home.
All right, well, he's coming.
Let's talk to him for a minute.
I want to go home.
Dude, what happened to you?
You got bit by a shark. Good for you. Goodbye.
I'm out too.
So a shark bit you? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Leave him alone with Sam. You guys were just jealous because Sam had a little action going on. You guys
No, we
stuck
wanted
with
to talk
me.
to a guy who was bitten by a shark.
Is that him?
Well, how about a guy who was bitten by the
Sam?
comedy bug? Me.
We would have taken shark attack victim. Colin, don't leave. Colin, don't do it. What happened? Colin, don't leave, you son of a bitch.
Fine.
He's probably a fan of yours. Who isn't?
What happened?
You on him?
We would have taken a shark attack victim.
The man was, he was almost eaten alive.
You can have him now.
Well, where is he?
Sam, don't cower. Don't cower. Tell him that's my fucking grab. It's my show. It's just like sales. You got the fucking get. They can go next time they'll
Absolutely. That's the guy you listen to. No, Mike, I don't want to be in that movie. I've got my own thing going on.
Mike
Shut up.
Myers?
Yes.
He knew
What's the exact opposite of that?
You know what's scary about that? He goes, Mike Myers, like he said that to more than one Mike.
Well, I've said that particular statement more than once, probably, but not to Mike Myers. Hey, Sam, no, this is the opposite. I'm telling you to do not what I did do. I'd probably be like, yeah, who gives a shit? Now I'm telling you, tell these guys, no, this is Sam Roberts' time.
What role did you say no to?
No one will
again?
ever say that again, but you might as well say
Austin
that.
Powers.
No, I know, but what role?
Austin Powers, baby.
What role? What role did you say no to?
The son.
Where is he?
But he described the whole thing to me. And I go, it sounds funny. It's like, you can get like...
I don't know where he is.
Music like Burt Bacharach type movie. He goes, no, we got Burt Bacharach doing the music. I go, oh, that's great. You know,
You hate this
he
music.
described the
man.
whole thing to me.
Do you hate this music when you hear it?
No, because he gave me 10 ways to say yes to it, and I said no to every one of them, so I get whatever I deserve. And when the first one came out, I was like, yeah, so what? It was a kind of popular movie. But then when they made 3 of them, I was like, oh. I was like...
Did you make any calls and try to weasel your way into the second one?
No, I was like Joe Pesci. I was like, I fucked up. I think I fucked up.
I fucked up bad on this one, Frankie. This thing's a franchise, Frankie. I fucked up bad. Hey, could he throw himself at you?
What was your logic back then?
That I wanted to do my movies. I don't want to do his fucking movies.
You want
I
to
had
do your
my
own
script.
movies. Right.
And I figured I'm going to get that made. You know, it's going to be a breeze.
What was
why
your
not?
script?
What's that?
What was your script?
It was about... thank you for asking, actually.
welcome, Carl.
It was called St. Anthony's Bones. It was about these guys that rob... The bones of St. Anthony are being displayed around the country. You know how they do that sometimes. They'll take like...
Yes.
Really... So anyway, they're in St. Patrick's Cathedral. They try to rob the bones of St. Anthony, but of course it ends up being like a siege situation. So it had like it actually was a foreshadowing of religious extremism too. Because
How could that not do as well as Mike Myers' comedy?
God, Jimmy.
I don't
this
blame
would
him.
have been better.
I don't blame him.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
It would have been better than fucking Austin Powers.
Absolutely. Box office smash. It's about the Ark of the Covenant.
I think
This is a better script.
I think the Austin Powers movies only made about $1 billion.
How much did it make?
Banner.
676 million.
See?
Yeah.
Not $1 million.
Is that the whole
Not $1
franchise
billion.
or just one of the movies?
The franchise.
You can't see all these kids running out to see the St. Anthony's bone stealing movie.
And they started making those religious movies a few years after you
No,
were
you
out.
don't understand. It's
religious
like
movie.
Dog Day Afternoon, but with bones in it.
Yeah.
Well, it had a little bit of that. It was a little bit of a snatch type stuff, you know, those kinds of
Oh,
movies.
Christ.
It's really funny.
Who's the girl?
The shark attack guy.
Who's the lady?
Dana.
Oh, he's got one of those cool arms, man.
Oh, wow.
Right over this way.
Sit here.
Hey,
I'll
sit
give
where?
up my seat.
Wow. Colin Quinn wanted to meet you. Colin?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you got one of the... How's the arm? Have they figured out... They figured out the arm!
Yeah.
The fingers are moving.
Look, I can switch it to B mode as well.
Wait, they figured out the arm finally. Holy fuck.
Can you put it by the mic so they can hear it?
Can you shake Jimmy's hand with that?
Yeah, you can feel, but it feels like you're shaking a hard. It feels like Larry Holmes' hand. It's like it's like a real hard rock hand, but it feels like a hand the way it grips you.
Yeah.
Holy
it's got
fuck.
a strong grip too. It's better than the last one I had, which I kept breaking. The last day that I had it, I snapped it in half arm wrestling my friend's girlfriend. So
Really?
yeah, it's not as strong as this one. This is really good.
You're from Australia, huh?
Yeah.
Like Tony Stewart.
That's where the sharks are.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of sharks over there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it before it bit you?
No, not until it was attached to me.
Jesus.
Surfing?
Navy diver.
You're a Navy diver?
Yeah, clearance diver, it's called.
And you got bit by a shark?
Yeah,
What were you doing?
Counter-terrorism exercise. So I was acting as an attack swimmer, like I was going to go put some bombs on some ships at our, it's called Garden Island, where all our warships are berthed.
Right.
And I was just on the surface swimming on my back, had a pair of fins on and a little thin wetsuit, and it just came out from nowhere. It grabbed me by the back of the leg and the hand in the same bite and just tore me to pieces.
Oh, that's why. Okay, one bite got both of your legs.
Yeah, I had my arm down by my side and it grabbed me from the top of my knee to the bottom of my glute and got my hand as well.
And it ripped them off and then just didn't bite you again, or it bit you twice?
Well, I'm not sure. It had me underwater, ripping me apart, and then all of a sudden I was free, and I could just feel it wasn't attached to me. I popped to the surface and saw its tail thrash, and after that, I don't know where it went. You can't really see through the water in Sydney Harbour. It's pretty murky.
Right.
And the boat was coming towards me, and I was swimming towards the boat with one hand, obviously, because my hand was gone like this, and they got to me before the shark did.
Was it still attached to your hand, or it was totally gone by that point?
There was like one finger left, and the thumb was inside out. There was a little bit of thumb patty left, and there was nothing they could do. So they just cut it off at the skin and folded it over where the wrist bone is.
Wait, so where are you?
So I'm right there.
Just the
little
hand,
wrist
whole
bone
hand.
sticks out right there.
Right there.
Yeah. So the leg was different though. The shark took the whole hamstring, a part of my quad as well. So what they had to do was create a limb so that you could put a prosthetic socket on it. If they removed above the wound, it would have been too high. There wouldn't have been anything left. So what they had to do was they had to cut off my foot, fillet all the bone out the lower part of my leg, cut out the knee joint, cut off the end of my femur, and then fold all of that flesh from the lower part of my leg into where my hamstring was. So now all of that flesh that was on the lower part of my leg is now in the back of my leg, which makes it really weird when you get an itchy ankle and you've got to scratch your ass.
Oh, really? Can you still feel it like a phantom leg?
Yeah. Yeah, I can still feel my foot. I can still feel my hand. Obviously, I can't touch it, but it
You
feels
really
like
could
it's
feel
there.
that phantom. You really could feel your hand.
Yeah, yeah. It feels like very intense pins and needles all the time. Never goes away, and I can move the tendons like.
Yeah. How does that signal your fingers, like when you want to move? Or is it just attached to the little nerve ending so sensitively that when you begin to move?
No, there's sensors in it. So my arm starts here at the base of the robotic hand, and then inside the socket there is the on-off switch, the batteries, and there's two sensors, one on the top, one on the bottom. And what they do is they measure the electrical impulse of my forearm muscles flexing. So it's not like opening and closing a hand. It's more like making a fist and then curling it downwards. And the muscle of the forearm makes it close. And then when I pull the hand back, it opens.
Oh my God! Can you take the whole thing off?
Yeah, I just slide it off.
Oh, it's no problem.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Does it hurt at all when you walk? I always think that a fake leg would hurt because there's the pressure on the stump, but there's no.
Sometimes it does. If I'm going running and I've run, 5 miles or something, you lose a bit of body water. My leg shrinks down and starts bottoming out on the bottom. But generally, it's not too bad. You learn how to deal with these things using Aquaphor and coconut oil to look after your skin and things like that.
Are you still in good shape?
Because I train every day.
Wow.
I had to get back to work.
Right. So what do you do now?
I stayed in the Navy for 3.5 years as an instructor. Now I travel and speak and make TV shows, which is awesome.
Oh, wow.
Created a whole new dream life that was, it just blew everything else out of the water.
Did you know your leg was gone, or were you in such shock that you had no idea?
Well, it wasn't gone. The hamstring was gone.
Oh, right.
But I didn't know how bad it was. I had no idea. I didn't see it. My medical training kicked in when I was in the boat, and I thought, okay, well, if I sit up and I look at my leg and it's horrific, then I'll go into shock and I'll die.
Right.
So I wanted to give myself the best chance of surviving, so I just didn't look at it.
Wow.
So I didn't even know for 2 days until I woke up that it was really damaged so bad that it might have to be removed.
How'd they tell you that? Was there a way that they tell you when they have to do a limb removal?
The surgeon was really good. He did exactly what I needed him to do. He didn't BS me, and he left it up to me. He said, Paul, you can keep your leg, but the shark's taking your hamstring, 25 centimeters of your sciatic nerve, so not only can you not move it, you'll never be able to feel it again. But you can keep it, you walk with a limp, and it could effectively catch fire, and you wouldn't even know.
Wow.
Or we can remove it and have you walking, possibly running on a prosthetic within 12 months. Now, I was so high on morphine and a horse tranquilizer called ketamine that I just looked him dead in the eye and I said, Doc, you can take it. Take the leg and turn me into a Terminator.
Shouldn't they ask you that stuff when you're not high?
Right. They gave me a day to think about it anyway.
Did you talk to family first too, or people, or did you just make the decision on your own?
Yeah, I did. I talked to a lot of my friends and family were just amazing. They had such good support. My buddies were on the internet researching the best prosthetic technology, and one of my buddies, especially Dalla, he came in with the information about, regrowing muscle and tissue and all of that type of stuff, and regrowing nerves and the prosthetic technology. And we talked about it, and I just decided I didn't want to carry this thing around like a lump of wood. I didn't want my motivation and my fitness to suffer. I just wanted to get on with life.
So you would have been able to walk away with a limp, and now you can do whatever you want.
Where do they cut the leg off?
They cut the leg. Well, they cut the foot off.
Right.
And they took all the bone out of my shin.
Right.
They took the bone out of my knee.
Right.
They cut the condyles off, those two little bumpy bits off the end of your femur. And then they took all of my calf and put that into the back of my leg. Yeah.
What a cool story. I mean, because people lose limbs, unfortunately, in accidents. But, man, you have the best story. I mean, this is like,
It's such an awesome story that no one believes me.
They think you're lying just to be cool?
Oh, yeah, Australian, shark attack, whatever.
But you had to get bit by a shark, and now it's good for business, obviously.
Well, it's changed my life dramatically.
Do you ever think about that in your head?
Yeah,
Like, that's
definitely.
Your life, some would argue, is better. Yeah. Because this happened to you. That's crazy.
Let's not be mistaken, though. I had an amazing life.
Right.
Clearance diver, traveling the world, shooting guns, blowing stuff up, and drinking beer with my buddies. Lived at Bondi Beach and rode a big black Italian sports bike. There's nothing wrong with that life.
Right.
But now it's just giving me more opportunity, only because of the way that I've handled this, because I've gone back to work. I've dealt with the physicality and the mental stress and emotional trauma, and I've pushed the boundaries on what's possible. That's why I have this good life, because I chose not to give up, and I chased a new, better dream life. And that's what's given me all the opportunity. I've been to the UN and talked to the delegates about shark conservation. I've done all the magazines, all the talk shows, and now I get to travel the world and talk to kids and businesses and trying to inspire them to live better lives as well.
What are you promoting, by the way, so we make sure we get the promotion out?
Great White Matrix on Discovery Channel, Shark Week. It's awesome show. It's what everyone wanted. It's the science, it's the adventure, it's the action, it's real life. We got to dive and swim with great white sharks and explore the turning points of when they go from eating fish to when they go to eating mammals, and what point they become dangerous to humans.
Wait, you went in the water again with a shark?
Yeah, I've done it a few times now.
In a shark cage, or?
I got in the cage in southern Australia with the big great whites, but my co-host Andy actually got in the water with the juveniles without a cage. He's a madman.
Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty incredible. I've done it before with tiger sharks and bull sharks in Fiji, but big great whites that can, like, these things could swallow you whole. That's how big they are. There's just no way I'm doing that.
How many feet was the shark that bit you? Could they tell by the bite?
Yeah, they said it was 14 to 15 feet.
Wow. Is that a medium size or a giant, or what's?
That's about standard for a fully grown male.
Yeah.
And you wonder, do they see you and think you're a threat, or why? Because they know you're not food.
Yeah, why do they bite?
Well, there's a lot of bull sharks in Sydney Harbour. They did a study afterwards. They caught 27 of them in 2 weeks. And they're there for the food. They bite because of mostly mistaken identity. They don't have the hands to come up and grab you and feel you and go, oh, is this something I want to eat? All they've got is their mouth, and their teeth are very sensitive. They have sensitive nerve endings, so they grab onto you, and that's why they have that exploratory bite. A lot of people get bitten, but they don't get eaten. There's a bite. So they're just feeling you out, finding out if you're food. They can't help it if they're feeling with some very, very sharp, humongous teeth.
Wow. What a story. Jesus.
Yeah, it's amazing you kept going. Oscar Pistorius, was that kind of like you see a guy doing something like that? I mean, before the trouble. Is that kind of like inspire you? Like, all right, it's possible to...
That's exactly right. I got onto YouTube and I got onto Google, and that was my counselor. I never talked to a counselor, but I don't have PTSD. I don't have nightmares. I don't have flashbacks, because all you really need to know is that your life is going to be of some value and you're going to have purpose. And that's a driving force in overcoming those things.
Right.
So all I did was get onto YouTube and Google and look at those people, those Paralympic athletes that do amazing things, the dudes that climb mountains with no legs. How are you going to complain about life when there's a dude with no legs climbing a mountain?
Do you find people trying to relate to you who have no business trying to relate to you? Like, dude, I kind of know what you're going
They're
through
nodding
because
in the background.
Yeah, like, dude, I got fired one time, and I'm like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, but you know what? My problems are no bigger or better than anyone else's. They're just a bit different.
broke my knee,
Everyone's got their
dude.
story. Everyone's got crap they're going through. So
I can relate,
sometimes all they need is an ear.
Yeah, but
someone to listen to.
yeah, but that's still that you have a real story though. There's no how many people have you shut up at parties when they're telling stories, and then you walk over and you're like, yeah, I got fucking shark bit me, and everybody just endorse them.
I don't really bring it up.
That's all I would talk about.
It's kind of hard to hide when you've got a big black carbon fiber leg and a big black arm, and you're a white dude.
Yeah,
yeah, but you could have blended in a little bit, I think. But you decide to go black because it's badass.
Exactly. If you're going to have a fake limb, why not have a
Make it look
badass fake
badass.
limb? Yeah.
And I can't believe they got the hand pretty much figured out. Do you write with that hand or?
No, it's not sensitive enough to do that. It's a $90,000 holding device.
Right.
So it can hold my beer, it can hold my toothbrush while I put toothpaste on it. It's handy.
Obviously, you know where we're going with this. Anything else can it hold?
Yeah. Look, I'm not sure I want to risk that because it's got a really good grip, and when my muscles flex up, I don't know what it's going to do.
Are you right-handed?
Not anymore.
So, all right. So I'm thinking left hand though, and now it feels a little different.
Well, can you write with your left hand?
With my left, I can now. Yeah.
How long did that take?
A long time. That was one of the hardest things to do.
You got to rewire your brain.
Yeah, exactly. And I grew up.
Can
in
you
a
write pretty
school
well with the
nuns.
left?
Yeah. Well, I was in fear of the ruler.
Right.
So, writing letters and always perfection when you're writing. So it took a long time. Sometimes I forget to breathe. But, it's like anything. Eventually it gets done.
That's the answer you wouldn't expect, too. Like, what's the worst part of your shark injury? Penmanship suffered tremendously.
Using a dustpan and broom.
Weird stuff that you don't think,
tying your shoelaces.
Right.
Opening a can.
What are you? They actually are tied. How do you do it?
Yeah, I use the crook of my arm as holding, like I grab the lace in there and pull it tight like that. So I've got to stretch a lot, because I've got to be able to get my forearm down to my shoe as well. So I've got to be flexible.
See, that's the way a man does things. I would just buy Velcro strap shoes for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I do have some slip-ons.
Oh, you do? Yeah, those seem like a lot easier.
We would handle it very differently than him, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's very inspirational, though. It's like, you can survive anything.
Exactly right. Yeah. I went to San Diego and competed with the Wounded Warrior Marines there.
Nice.
A week of training, a week of competing. These guys really show you what the human spirit is capable of. A bloke called Chucky who had no arms. He had no legs and was blind, competing in the 50 meters freestyle.
Wow.
A guy with no arms won a medal in archery, shot with his mouth. That's what we're capable of. People put so many limitations on themselves that they limit their whole life, everything that they could achieve, when you just have a little more faith in yourself, a little less fear, and you can go on to do some incredible things.
You're too happy.
Yeah, I know.
He's too happy.
I know.
Have you seen my girlfriend?
It's beautiful.
Were you together beforehand or no?
No, we actually met on from Shark Week last year.
Oh, wow. Okay. I imagine the women, and I imagine one of the things you liked about him is the fact that that's an attractive quality to a woman, a guy who endures like that and shows that type of inner strength. Plus, you're handsome. That doesn't hurt. I'm sure if I had a fake limb, I wouldn't get girls like that. Good for you.
I'm going to work out harder in the gym.
Yeah.
Do it.
Look at this guy.
No excuses.
He's ripped.
All right, well. Yeah. What is your name, by the way?
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah,
we didn't even know.
Yeah, me too.
Why is Sam laughing?
We forget the basics. We get the good questions. We forget the name and what do you promote? We got to promote.
If you go onto YouTube and you type in Shark Attack Navy Diver, a whole bunch of stuff comes up, and there's all the pictures of my rehab, all the pictures of my surgery,
How much blood did you lose? Was it close?
I went through 300 donations of blood, 150 litres they put into me, so I try and give back to the Red Cross now. But
how much does a person have in them normally? What's the amount a person normally has in them?
About 6 litres, isn't it? I think.
So why do they?
Because I kept losing it as they kept putting it in, because they couldn't close up the wound. I had open arteries spurting blood while they were trying to put it into me.
You were in deep shit.
Yeah, my Navy diver chief that saw me coming in on the boat from the wharf thought I was already dead.
Fuck.
Because I was just totally white. In hospital, my body temperature was going up and down. They had me covered in ice because my body temperature was through the roof. I'm so lucky to even be here.
How did you, when you got on the boat, how did they react to not let you go into shock?
They did everything that they were supposed to do. Our training is so good, it's so thorough that we get put under stressful situations quite a lot. You know, diving in itself is inherently dangerous. So when they pulled me into the boat, they all sprung into action. We had one guy on the engine taking us to the wharf, one guy fashioning a tourniquet above my wound to stem the bleeding, and then Tomo was above me. I passed out. Yeah, he thought I was dying, so he gave him what's known as a series of short, sharp jabs, basically punching me in the heart, woke me back up, and it woke me up. And I was looked over, and my hand freshly mangled and eaten by a shark, and I looked up, and Tomo was beating the shit out of me, and I just thought, today sucks.
Yeah, you got bit by a shark, and one of your buddies is punching you in the heart.
Yeah, you're waking up to being pummeled in the chest. But he brought me back to consciousness, and they kept me alive.
Wow. Do you ever feel sorry for yourself? Do you ever have those moments where you're like, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm not sorry for myself, but just frustrated sometimes. You know, the little things are the worst. The things that are supposed to be so easy that you know you can do, like doing up buttons. And sometimes the buttonhole's just that little bit too small. And when you've got one hand, you're trying to grab both sides of the shirt and pin them together, and you get so frustrated. But I learned quickly that getting angry and frustrated just wasn't going to help at all. It just makes you angry and frustrated. So I just decided I wasn't going to bother with that. When I get that way, I'll stop and take a breath and give it another go, and eventually everything gets done. You just got to have a little bit more patience in yourself.
Oh, you got a good attitude.
Yeah. You gotta. You gotta.
That's an Australian attitude.
When you wake up in the morning and you got to put a leg on, you got to have a good attitude. You know.
Yeah, I guess so.
The military humour doesn't hurt. That black humour that would get instilled in you.
Did your friends tease you at all after they knew you could take it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they brought me, those little toy claws that they have where you grab it and it's on an extension.
They didn't do that.
They brought me those things in.
Did they really?
Hey, what's the harder adjustment, the hand or the leg?
If you're going to lose a limb,
the leg.
Lose a leg.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, you cannot replicate a hand, but you can run on a prosthetic blade. I've got a blade. This new leg that I've got, $200,000. You can walk on it, run with it, swim with it. So very lucky I don't have to change legs as much anymore. I can go for a hike and go for a swim at the same time. But hand, it opens and closes and it's strong and it changes grip, but you don't have the dexterity of fingers. You can't feel anything.
But if they're doing that, within a few years, they're going to start figuring some stuff out even
That's
more.
What I'm betting on.
How old a guy are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
37.
Yeah, by the time in your lifetime, they'll figure out, because they're doing the 3D printers and all that stuff. They'll eventually have something where you can it'll be
I'm
like
the perfect crash test dummy too.
Have they tried anything new on you besides that?
Yeah, I got to take an experimental snowboarding leg to New Zealand and go snowboarding for the first time.
What's the experimental leg different from that?
Different from this. So this is electronic. This has 6 microprocessors in it, accelerometers, gyroscopes. I don't know what any of that stuff does, but it bends and it swings and it compresses as you sit down. The snowboarding leg is more hydraulic. So it bends, but it has recoil at the same time. You can pull a strap and it allows it to bend so you can sit down and things, but it's just not as technologically advanced as this. It's designed specifically for things like snowboarding.
Wow. Cool. So you'll travel and carry an extra leg with you if you're going to go do something like that?
Yeah, my baggage gets real heavy sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. Plus I've got my 2 weightlifting arms. I've got my running blade. Charges for everything.
You got 2 separate weightlifting arms?
Yeah, I've got one for pushing and one for pulling. Because if I pull with the pushing one, it slips off because it doesn't. The pulling one fashions over my elbow, so I can do chin-ups with a 40-pound weight around my waist and it won't come off.
No excuses anymore.
Yeah.
As far as not going to the gym. This guy brings a bunch of arms to get his workouts done.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, I'm going to the gym right now.
It can get interesting when I'm going through security at the airport and they start pulling limbs out of my back.
And you have to explain each one.
Exactly right, yeah.
Because they probably think, you only need one limb.
Well, they don't even look like arms. They look like industrial torture devices as well.
So when is your Shark Week on? I guess we have to wrap up here. When is your...
It'll be on Saturday night at 9 o'clock.
Cool,
Great White Matrix.
And what's your last name, Paul?
De Gelder.
Paul De Gelder, okay.
What a fascinating story.
Yeah.
We'll check you out on Shark Week.
Beautiful.
Thanks,
it's
man.
a really good show.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Carl.
Kyle and Quinn as well did great.